Before we get into more of this, I like to show you Supreme Court's queries and also what was the response of Justice Yashwant Verma. As you can see on your screens, there were 3 questions that were posed. The first of them was, how does he account for the presence of money cash in the room located in his premises? And secondly, explain the source of money cash which was found in the said room. Thirdly, who is the person who had removed the burnt cash and money from the room in the morning of March 15? So these were the 3 questions that were posed, and also when we're talking about his staff details, those have also to be certain, and they have to be submitted of the official staff of the High Court Registry, the personal security officers and the security guards who are posted at the residence of Justice Yashwant Verma during the last 6 months. And request letters should also be sent to the mobile service provider for recording all call record details of the officials and other Justice Yashwant Verma for the last 6 months. And when we are talking about, secondly, Justice Yashwant Verma may be requested to not dispose of his mobile phone or delete or modify any conversation, messages or data from his mobile phone, and the reply would be submitted to Justice Yashwant Verma along with the comments and may be furnished to him immediately for further action. But meanwhile, when we're talking about his response, to all these 3 questions, he has stated that I would beseech you to bear in consideration that no money was recovered from the premises that they actually occupy and use as a family, and that part of the premises is as indicated above removed from the living quarters. It is in the aforesaid background that I urge you to absolve me of those unfounded and baseless allegations. In the life of a judge, nothing matters more than reputation and character, and that has been severely tarnished and irreparably that has been damaged. The baseless allegations that have been leveled against him have proceeded on mere innuendos and an unproven assumption that the cash allegedly was seen and found belonged to him. The incident has scarred my reputation built over more than a decade as a judge of a high court, and it has left me with no means to defend myself. And I would also beseech you to bear in consideration that all my ears. And these are the 3 queries that, when we're talking about the 3 queries that Supreme Court has posed, the response to that is the query number 1. The response was, as already stated, I am never aware of any money or cash lying in the outhouse storeroom. Neither I nor any of my family members had any knowledge of cash, nor does have any bearing or relation with me or my family, and no such cash or currency was shown to my family members or staff who were present on that fateful night. So that's the answer to the query number 1. The query number 2, in light of my response about the question of explaining the source of the currency, does not arise. So that's his response to query number 2. And query number 3, I also strongly deny and outrightly reject the insinuation, if made, that we removed currency from the storeroom, and as stated above, we were neither shown nor handed over any sacks of burnt currency. In fact, and as stated above, the limited debris which was sought to be salvaged continues to exist in one part of the residence, and as stated above, I, along with my wife, returned from Bhopal on Indigo flight number 6E2303 only on the evening of 15th March 2025. Therefore, the question of its alleged removal is not known to us. In any event, none of my staff removed any article, currency or any cash in any form. So those were the responses that he has given to those queries. Meanwhile, viewers, that's a wrap for the bulletin. We'll slip into a short break.